Hey, what's up, my friend? So welcome back to today's episode where we'll be discussing, right, which is the best time frame to trade for beginners. So here's the thing, right? Often, right, when you are just getting started in trading, you're wondering, especially forex, right, which time frames do you trade, right? You got the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, the daily, the 20 minutes, whatsoever. And then you got some gurus telling you that you should stick to the higher time frames because the price action is more reliable, the signal is more reliable. And then you got traders who trades off the lower time frame and then they find success as well. So what's going on? Which is the best time frame to trade? So by now you should realize that there's no best time frame out there, and there's no such thing as one time frame is easier to trade than the other. Because if that's the case, right, the smart money would have come in, right, and trade that easy time frame, right, and erode whatever edge there is in that time frame. So there really isn't any best time frame out there. But with that said, right, there is a best time frame, right, given your circumstance as a beginner. So for example, let me share with you let's say you are a beginner to trading and you have a full-time job. You don't have time to stare at the markets all day long. Then clearly, right, the best time frame for you would be anywhere above the 4-hour time frame, like the daily time frame. That would be suitable for you because you don't have to spend all day watching the markets, right? The candle is only painted once a day. So if you have a full-time job, you can check the markets before you leave for work and see how yesterday's market has closed. Maybe you have any positions, you could enter it and then you let it be and go to work. And when you come back, you can just monitor your position and see how that is. So checking about one to two times a day, right? That's enough, right? If you have a full-time job. And on top of it, you can make better decisions because when you are new to trading, things can get stressful at times. Man, do I buy at this price point? How do I calculate my risk, right? How many shares do I buy? How many units do I trade? Where do I set my stop loss? All this needs time to process and think. And when you trade off the daily time frame, things are much slower because the candle isn't going to close within the next few seconds. So you have more time to make your trading decisions. Trading becomes less stressful for you. And on top of it, right, because you are trading off the higher time frame, you can monitor more markets. You can look at forex, you can look at stocks, indices, whatsoever. Because again, right, those candles, they only are painted once a day. So this gives you access, right, to monitor quite a number of markets. And in front of your colleagues, you can appear pretty smart. Oh, do you know that oil collapsed to a negative price today? And stuff like that. So yeah, that's a benefit, right, for you if you have a full-time job, right? Trading off the higher time frame, like the daily time frame, is good, right? And I would say that would be one of the better decisions that you can make or time frame that you can trade. On the other hand, what if you are someone who, let's say, you just graduate from school, right, and you have time on your hands, you don't have a job yet, and you want to learn more about the markets, which is the best time frame to trade? Clearly, if you're trading off the daily or the weekly time frame, it's too slow because you have so much time on your hands. You don't want to wait 24 hours for a candle to close, alright? So this is where you can go down to a lower time frame. Alright, especially if you want to learn more about trading quickly, you can go down to, for example, the 2-hour time frame. I find the 2-hour time frame is good because it is fast, but not so fast to the point where you have to make, split-second decisions. No, there is still time for you to plan your trades, to think it through. Because now, instead of, the candle painting once every 24 hours, it's painting, once every 2 hours. And the thing is that the market will seem to be moving much faster now. Market is moving faster, and, you can place more trades, you can learn more. And at the same time, right, because you are trading off the 2-hour time frame, you will be exposed, right, to different sessions of the market. Like, for example, the forex session, if you trade off the 2 hours time frame, right, you will start to be exposed to the Asian session where the markets are moving slowly. London is where things pick up. New York and London overlap is the most volatile session, and then New York, it goes quiet again. And so if you're trading the 2-hour time frame, right, you will get to experience this and learn this as well. But again, that's because given your circumstance, right, you have that bit more time, right, to watch the markets, to trade off the 2-hour time frame. So there you have it, right. There really isn't any best time frame out there, right. For example, when I first started, right, when I graduated from university, or while during my university days, I had times on my hands. So I was actually dabbling on the 30 minutes and the 1-hour time frame because I had time to spare. I had time to look at the markets, right, to see what it's doing and to learn as much as I could. But that's given my circumstance. And today, right now, my circumstance has changed, right? I no longer trade off the 30 minutes time frame or the 1-hour time frame. The highest time frame or the minimum time frame that I trade off right now is at least the 4-hour time frame. I trade mainly now the 4-hour, the daily, and sometimes even the weekly, right, for my systems trading. So yeah, there you have it, right, the best time frame for beginners, right? So decide, right, on your circumstance, right, and then select the time frame, right, given what you can manage, right, given your constraints around you. Okay, so there's really no best or magical or easy time frame, right? It all depends on you, the trader. So with that said, I wish you good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.